How's it going, everybody? Back with a bang! How you all doing, everyone? It's the Pig here with a post-match show for the Manchester United versus Sheffield United game that's just finished 3-0 to the mighty Red Devils at Old Trafford, absolutely taking those blades to the foundry and melting them down and making a nice little trinket thimble out of them or something, just for our collection. But anyway, fantastic performance and result from Manchester United today. We just smashed up Chris Wilder's Sheffield United 3-0. Where do we begin? I mean, Tony Martial scores a hat-trick today after looking a bit ropey last time out. He was absolutely bloody sensational today, capping off 3 Manchester United moves, and we'll take all of the headlines today, rightfully so, because Tony Martial scores again. Not only that, he's got our first hat-trick in the league since Robin van Persie in 2013. Suck it. Get in there, my son. So I'm absolutely buzzing about this one. I mean, there's no other word to describe it. Buzzing the tits right off. Not only are we sweating the tits off in 30-degree heat right now under the studio lights, but we're also buzzing our tits right off. We might not even have any tits left by the end of this. But it is a really fantastic result for United. It just gets us back on track. Yeah, and what I mean by that is it was must win. You know, it's must win. We had Wolves breathing down our neck, Tottenham breathing down our neck, and now what we've managed to do is get back in front again. Still only separated by goal difference with Wolves, but 4 points ahead of Spurs, closing the gap potentially on the teams above us like Leicester, who dropped a couple of points this weekend, and also Chelsea have got to play, of course. So they've got a game in hand. But if they drop that game in hand, you know, we're only 2 points behind Chelsea now, everyone. So an amazing result for Manchester United. We'll break it down and get into it on this post-match analysis show. Thanks to everybody that watched the watch-along, the live match commentary of the game as well. Bunch of bloody heroes. But yeah, get in there, my son. Do us a favour if you're tuning in right now, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button. Do smash a thumbs up on this video. Give it a like if you can. It definitely helps out. And get involved in the live chat. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think about the performances and the result there. Let's just say it, man. Solskjaer's freaking smashed it up tonight. He's got it bang on right. He's gone for it from the off. He's set up the side up attacking. His selection's sexy. Matic and Pogba in the centre of the park. Frankenstein's monster alongside the mercurial talent of Paul Pogba just seemed to work so fantastically for United in that midfield. Like, it just worked, you know, fire and ice, yin and yang, whatever you want to call it. Opposites attract. And they look like non-lust lovers out there. that's not what they look like. But what I'm saying is they gelled. It just worked. You know, it was a good team sort of style we had on the go there. We saw Fred and McTominay the other day running around like headless chickens. Didn't have that same combination, that same style. Whereas Matic staying back there, safe at the back, nice and calm and influence, allowing Pogba to go and be influential and create. And boy, oh boy, did he do that today. Look, like Graham Souness, I think I'm going to have to eat a little bit of a shit sandwich on this one, lads and lasses. And I'm glad about that as well. But the fact is, no, look, Pogba obviously has been hit and miss over his United career, but Paul Pogba, man, today and last game out, and since he's come back from this ankle surgery, has looked fantastic for United. Today he was absolutely mesmeric. He was pulling the strings, the range of passing, just the short give and goes, you know, the long 40-yard sprayed passes, whatever it is. Paul Pogba did absolutely everything majestically today. Like, he did absolutely everything spot on to a T today, Paul Pogba. That's what I want to see from him. So much creativity in the centre of the park, and largely it's because of Paul Pogba, you know. Bruno didn't really get a look in today. It was a very quiet game for Bruno Fernandez by his high standards himself. But overshadowed by some of the other great performances in the team, like Paul Pogba, who I believe created 4 clear-cut goal-scoring chances for Manchester United today. So he was bang on form today, bang on form, doing the business, showing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer why he needs to be selected in this side now. We all were crying out for Pogba to start this game anyway after that 30-minute cameo against Tottenham where he was one of the best players on the pitch. We were all saying, give him the chance. I didn't actually expect Solskjaer to do it though, but he did. He gave Pogba the start and it made such a massive impact. the general play from Manchester United was so much better than in the last game. And a lot of that is down to Pogba. You know, Tony Martial got 3 goals, which we'll get onto. But a lot of the reason why United played so good today is because it was going through Pogba, because Pogba was creating. He was that engine room. He was taking things over in the middle of the pitch for United. And it really showed, and it really helped, and he was sensational today. So massive shout out to Paul Pogba. Great to see him back doing his thing. I love it when a plan comes together. I love it when a player proves us wrong. You know, when we say, look, he might be past it. He might be looking for a way out. He hinted in the summer he wants to leave. You know, we don't know what's going on with Pogba, but it looks like he's committed. It looks like now he's come back from injury. He's coming back into the side, regardless of how long he's going to be here at United. It looks like he's committed to the job at hand, which is getting United performing out there on the pitch. So massive credit to Paul Pogba. Freaking loved that display from Paul Pogba. One of the best displays I've seen by Paul Pogba in a long ass time. So thank you very much for that, Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, my son. Come on, United. Back to winning ways. We're freaking getting top 5 this year. We're going to do it. We're going to go on. We're going to build. We're going to improve. Look at the young players we've got. Look at the Rashfords. Look at the Aaron Wan-Bissaka's coming through. Unbelievable talents. The Mason Greenwoods. Just a couple of signings away from having a top draw team. It's there for everyone to see. Sheffield United are no pushovers, lads and lasses. Don't be coming in here, no salty Arsenal fans, saying it's only Sheffield United. Sheffield United are better than most teams in the league, including Arsenal right now. Sure, they lost the last game 3-0. Sure, they lost this game 3-0. But let's not forget that they have actually established themselves as, you know, top 8 team. They're 8th in the league. They're only a few points behind us still. So you have to give maximum respect and credit to Sheffield United. They are no pushovers. This is a great result by Manchester United. And, you know, capped off by the fact that, you know, we just got a clean sheet, 3-0, comfortable game, no dramas for De Gea, no worries for the backline. Martial on song with 3 goals. Get in! Oh! That was a mangasm, lads and lasses. Because that's how I feel right now. I'm just so buzzing. What a mangasmic performance that was from Manchester United out there. Bossed them off the park, really, didn't we? Controlled it, dominated, split them open, possession, had all of the possession, all of the play, mugged them right off. We tamed Wilder. That's what we did. We tamed Wilder's blades. It was a great performance for us. Let's get into some of the other individual performances on the pitch then, which I have to say were fantastic also. I'll get into it. So I think the best performers in the back line, I think the back line's had a good solid game. Obviously, they got the clean sheet. But Victor Lindelof actually impressed me in this game. Early on, he was called upon a few times to win some aerial battles and things like that. And he did do that. And he generally did very, very well in the game today. So Victor Lindelof, fair play to your son. He's not my favourite of players for Manchester United, but today he's done well. Harry Maguire, much more solid game from him. No stupid calamity errors, so that was good to see. Luke Shaw put in such a great performance compared to the last game. Like, so much better than last time out. Luke Shaw industrious, going forward, having a hand in some nice positive play going forward. Defensively solid. Much better to see from Luke Shaw. That's what we want to see, Luke. And then over on the other side, again, you know, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I have to say that he has performed tremendously today. He got that assist for the second goal. Let me just go through the player ratings, actually. Rather than do it like this, I'm going to just go through the player ratings, everyone, quickly, and talk about each individual player. So, David De Gea at the back there, nothing to do. You know, what do you give him? 6 out of 10. He had nothing to do. Spot on. Solid, clean sheet. Nice one. Left back, Luke Shaw's really come on from the last game fantastically well compared to his previous performance. I'm going to give him a solid 7 out of 10. I think he's been good up and down that left-hand side for all of the game long. Had a hand in a nice bit of United play, so he gets a 7. Lindelof equals that as well, gets a 7 for me. Good, solid performance from him. Harry Maguire, you know, I didn't see a whole lot from him, but he did make a couple of good challenges here and there. I'm going to give him a 6. Decent, solid performance, but if I'm giving Lindelof a 7, I've got to give Maguire a 6. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side, again, he's going to get a high rating for me. Probably gets the highest rating of the defenders now I think about it, actually, with an 8. Let's give Wan-Bissaka an 8 because he was defensively solid. He was a menace down that right-hand side, always giving us an overlapping option. Considering the heat out there, he never stopped working. He's running non-stop. He's overlapping down that right-hand side. And he, of course, set up Martial for his second goal, which was a sexy, sexy finish and a sexy, sexy assist. So nice one to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Going forward, have some of that. Trent Alexander-Arnold, you're a melter. Um, no, I just do think Aaron Wan-Bissaka should be the choice for England, man. I'm going to put that out there right now. Any Scousers you've got in here now, I want Aaron Wan-Bissaka to be England's first choice right back. Screw your Alexander-Arnold Mel. Whatever, he can't defend. Anyway, look, great display by Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 8 out of 10. The two holding midfielders then in the side, Matic was just generally fantastic. Like I said, he was the perfect foil for Pogba's gallivanting creator in the centre of the park. Sitting back there, solid, dependable, got forward a few times, created a couple of things himself, actually. Got to give him a good solid 7 out of 10. He was very, very good. So Matic gets a 7. Pogba, to me, was probably the second best player on the pitch. So Pogba, after all that he created today, 4 clear-cut chances, assisting his teammates, ripping them open, the range of passing, whether it's short, whether it's long, whatever it was, he barely put a foot wrong. So creative, gave us that outlet through the middle. So he's got to get a 9. I'm actually going to give Pogba a 9 out of 10. No goal, whatever, but I'm going to give him a 9. That's how strong his overall performance was for the side. So I've got to give him a 9 out of 10. It was a sexy performance from Paul Pogba, man. Sexy, sexy performance. Nice to see he's not dicking around with that hair anymore. There's no blue stripe in the hair. There's no BS going on. There's no leopard print. It's just no nonsense au natural. And that is why, I think that's why we're seeing such a change, such an improvement in him, is because of his hair. He stopped dicking about with his hair. But that's brilliant to see anyway. Shout out to Paul Pogba. We've already covered it in this video, but massive respect coming back and having the impact he's had in these 2 games. Coming back from ankle surgery and just coming back from a long time out of the team. Long time out injured, long time out of favour. Other players, he's had to watch them come in and perform for United previously before lockdown, like Fred, McTominay and Matic. And he's come in, and today he's been absolutely sensational again. So he gets a 9 out of 10 for me. Moving up the pitch then, let's look at the 3 players across the line of the tried at the penetration. Bruno Fernandez, you know. I have to say, look, I love Bruno. Bruno's a sensational player and he's been so bloody damn good. And this one game doesn't change any opinion of what I've got for Bruno at all. The guy's a character, the guy's a leader, the guy's an influential player. He was good today, but he wasn't great. He was good today, but he wasn't great. And as far as his performances go, it's one of the worst ones we've seen from him in United. Still good, though. You know what I mean? He's still a good player. But it wasn't like his best performance in a United shirt that we've seen so far. So I'm just going to give him a... I almost want to give him a 5, but it sounds wrong. I'm going to give him a 6. He can't get a 5 in a 3-0 performance like that, even if he's basically done nothing. So he's getting a 6. And he still did play some nice passes, and he still did play some lovely through balls. So actually, yeah. But I'm going to give him a 6. It's just that compared to Pogba, he was creatively nowhere near the output that Pogba put out there for the pitch for us, was he? So Bruno Fernandez, going to give him a 6. And then over on the left-hand side, Marcus Rashford. I thought Marcus Rashford played one of the best games out there for United players today. He's really bossed it. He's absolutely been pivotal in some of the setting up of the goals, some of the through balls, some of the runs, taking on players, finding that final product, the little give and goes with Martial, the little runs through. Fantastic performance by Marcus Rashford. He's assisted. What more do you want? What more do you want? Well, maybe finishing off an absolute bloody sitter that my grandpappy could have put in. Do you know what I mean? But other than that, he's had a really good game. You can't win them all. You know, if not for a bit of really poor finishing at the start of the game there, Martial's put it on a plate for Rashford to finish off. All he's got to do is hit the back of the net of an open goal. But what does he do? He finds some way to melt and crumble and puts it wide. That was very disappointing to see because it was an absolute sitter. You expect a player of Rashford's calibre to put that in all the time. But he didn't. And then there was another moment where Pogba's chipped a lovely ball over the defender to him, just needs finishing off, and he can't find any sort of a worthy connection on that one either. So a bit of a frustrating in front of goal from Rashford, but actually everything else, you know, taking it forward down the left, taking players on, lovely interplay with Martial and the players around him. Lovely giving goes, 1-2s. You know, it was all there apart from the finishing from Rashford today. So I think he was one of the best performers on the pitch for us. I can't give him any less than an 8, to be honest. Even though he... Oh, Salah's almost just scored. Thank Christ he didn't. Anyway, sorry, I've got the Liverpool game on here. Come on, Crystal Palace. But anyway, what we were talking about? Yeah, so Rashford, bit wayward in front of goal, but everything else he did was brilliant. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Over on the other side, Mason Greenwood looked so much better. Coming in for Daniel James, who last time out looked all at sea. Greenwood came on in the last game against Spurs and looked infinitely better immediately. Taken over from James in that game, and he started in this one, and I think it was just another solid performance from Mason Greenwood. Always dangerous, always gave us an option. Again, not his best one. He's had a couple of chances, a little bit wayward here and there, but still a solid display by Mason Greenwood. I have to give him a 7 out of 10, just because he didn't really put a foot wrong. He's worked and he's done some good things. Maybe a 6 out of 10, maybe only being a little bit generous, but yeah, good solid performance from Mason Greenwood. Much better option over on that side than Dan James. Probably our strongest lineup that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could have put out today, actually, is just having the starting 11 that we had. Makes sense, doesn't it? And then up top there, doesn't even need the player rating. Anthony Martial got a hat-trick. Generally was fantastic throughout. What I mean by that is it's not just the goals. His movement was key. Getting in behind. Reading his teammates very, very well. The little 1-2s, the interplay on the edge of the box, like brilliant play, giving and going with Rashford non-stop throughout the game. Lovely to see. And then, his clinicality coming into it. That's what we'd like to see, not missing his chances like the last time out. When the ball came into him, the first one, what an amazing assist that was by Rashford, by the way, for the first goal, Man United's first goal. Rashford's done 3 defenders with a touch, taking them all out of the game and just put a perfectly played ball in to Martial's boot. He's just finished it off near post. Great finish from Martial. Amazing assist by Rashford. So that's part of the reason why he gets such a high rating, because he made that goal out of nothing, basically, Marcus Rashford. But yeah, Martial's goal was tremendous. And then the second goal, of course, Aaron Wan-Bissaka set up. Martial's put it away. Another fantastic finish. Very similar, in fact. But this time, instead of running in and getting in behind and trying to get across the defender and beat the defender, what he's done is he's just hung back in a little pocket of space where he knows he can get the ball. The defenders are not around him. Rather than move forward, he's given the defender the eyes and he's held back in this little pocket of space. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka's found him with that pass. And that's just pure intelligence. That's what you want to see from your centre forwards. Proper number 9 play that. You see that from the best strikers in the world throughout history, whether it's your Alan Shearers or your bloody, your Jamie Vardy's or whoever it. Not saying he's the best in history, but he's pretty out currently. He's damn good. And he does that a lot. His movement's brilliant. He hangs back. He goes when to go. He knows when to go. He does the right things at the right time. Something we've seen not so much of from Martial. A little bit inconsistent, isn't it, from Martial over the years, or certainly over this season at number 9, a little bit inconsistent. But let's not forget, he's just taken his tally from 11 Premier League goals to 14 Premier League goals, and all of the goals he scored today were very well taken. He didn't have that many chances, but he took everything that was given to him. His movement was brilliant, his intelligence was brilliant, his finishing was brilliant, he was just generally freaking brilliant. 10 out of 10, Tony Martial, lads and lasses. Get in there, you beauty. We want to see a lot more of that. We definitely want to see a lot more than that. Over 70 of you heroes tuned in live right now. Thank you so much for tuning in live. Do us a favour, smash that thumbs up button, hit a little cheeky like on it if you haven't already. It definitely would help us out on the channel. Sorry for my look tonight. I'm looking like a blues brother or a hobo version or something. Because got the old sunnies on here for no other reason than just to hold my side hair in. We've got a proper lockdown hairdo. We've got the half man bun, half mullet on the go. And what these are doing is just holding the side of the hair down like some sort of female headband. I don't know. But that's what we're doing at the moment. So sorry about the hairdo. Right, okay then. Anything else I wanted to talk about? Just, I guess, Solskjaer's in-game management. Fair play to him. I think he got it right in the end. I was saying during the game, he needs to make some subs about 65 minutes now because it's hot out there. What he's actually done is give his first starting 11 team, the team that he now believes is his strongest starting 11, and he's right. He's given them a bit more game time, bit more minutes on the pitch to get a bit more match fitness and sharpness for the next games that are coming up. So, look, fair play to Solskjaer. I knew exactly what he was doing in the end. Great to see the way that he set the team up. The selection, like I say, probably the strongest team we could have put out, one of our best selections. And the way in which we've gone about it, the style, there was no messing around today. There was no defending, like, let's sit back and counter. No, we were just getting at them. The role for Pogba was to create and penetrate. It's exactly what he did. And he did it at a canter, really. It's not like Pogba was ever really... it was sort of in that style of Pogba where he's just so casual but effective, man. Like, I've got to take it back about Pogba, but I'm going to, to a degree, I'm going to hold back because wouldn't it just be like Paul Pogba to play the next game like an absolute invisible man? Like, it would be. Anybody can slate me for saying that. It's easy to come on here and say, what you on about? He's looked amazing last 2 games. He has. But he's also looked amazing 2 games in a row previously a lot of times for United. But then, do you know what happens? He goes to shit. So we need to cut that out. We need to make sure he's still committed. Maybe this coming back from ankle surgery is going to sort it all out. But yeah, what a display by Pogba today. Easily would have got the man of the match if it wasn't just for Marcel having to get it for the formality of being amazing up top and getting those 3 goals. But yeah, the substitutes came on. Nothing much to talk about there. They came on around the 80th minute. Alex de Rincon told us during the live stream it's the first quintuple substitution ever. So a bit of history made there as well. Get in. Puts us 5th in the league, 2 points behind Chelsea, 6 points behind Leicester, same points as Wolves, ahead on goal difference, 4 points ahead of Tottenham. So it's opened up a little gap anyway, but Wolves are still hot on our heels. Watch out for Wolves, they're a heck of a team, and they're going to be fighting us to the bitter end there, I don't doubt it. Right then, lads and lasses, let's get into your comment section. Thanks to everybody that's watching this vid. Hit that thumbs up button. Please give it a like and get your thoughts in the comment section. I want to hear from you. That's right, you. Get your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about United's performance today. Or maybe you're a Sheffield United fan like the Saint. Where's the Saint? Where's the Saint? Oh, Dylan4567 says, did you do a live reaction? Yes, my friend, I did a live watch-along for the game. Every single United game I will do a watch-along for. So anybody that's wondering if I'm doing a watch-along for United games, absolutely every single United game is going to get watched live on this channel. So do subscribe, do get involved, do keep a lookout for it. The Cinnamon says, Le Champion. It's funny, isn't it? Anthony Martial has turned into La Champion. La Champion this week. And last week he was La Invisible Nelter. But that's it. Inconsistencies are what we know makes up Martial's career, to be perfectly honest. But hopefully he can turn the corner. Look, 3 goals, hat-trick for United. That's a big statement. That is a big confidence boost. You saw him sitting on the bench or sitting in the stands after the game, after he's been substituted off for the remainder of the game. And I've never seen him look so happy. He was smiling, beaming from ear to ear. Absolutely buzzing his tits off, wasn't he? And rightfully so, because he's just scored a hat-trick and probably played one of his best, probably the best performance. It is the best performance he's had at number 9 during the time that he's actually taken the mantle. But overall, one of the best performances we've seen from Martial in the United shirt in general. Just didn't really put a foot wrong, took his chances, intelligent use of finding the space, and just generally good movement up there. That's what we want to see from Martial. Great finishing as well, like clinical, man. Proper freaking clinical. Like a doctor, like a doctor. Ellie says, like a surgeon out there. Let's call him a freaking surgeon. Ellie says, definitely a hobo version. Oh, yeah, no, you're right about that one. I'm definitely looking rough. I'm sweating. I've got issues with the old hair, mate. It's not good. JP says, dude, hope so, but still probably back Fred more till he proves himself again in more. He needs goals on goals. Fair play, I'm not too sure who you were talking about there, whether it's Pogba or whoever, but yeah, I mean, Fred's obviously had a fantastic couple of months before lockdown. Unfortunately, he did look pretty gash in the last game out, but it does happen. It was the first game back from a long time out, so you got to factor that in. Thank you, Mikhail Kramer. He says, chuck a like on the vid, lads, and I says, thank you very much for that, Mikhail. Josh Healy comments, imagine what the crowd would have been like if they were there when Martial scored the 3rd. Yeah, it's very sad, isn't it, actually? We're missing out on those great moments, like, you know, to see he would have really loved that with the crowd there, and the crowd would have absolutely loved that first hat-trick by a player in such a long time, and it to take place for Tony Martial at Old Trafford. It was just very fitting, and it's a shame there was no crowd there for that, wasn't there? Anikat Mohan says, United threaded those needles with those through balls today. Yeah, look, the amount of creation. I mean, I'll just get into the stats now, lads and lasses, very quickly. The creation from United today was brilliant. You know, Bruno, Pogba, Rashford, Matic, Greenwood, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, all got forward, all got a lot of balls in, all threaded a lot of passes through and had a heck of a lot of joy. In terms of possession of the game, we absolutely bullied them. 68% possession at the end of the 90 minutes for Manchester United to their 32. We've had 15 shots to their 4. We've had 6 on target to their 1. 3 goals to their 0. It's an absolute bloody ragging. It's almost like we've just bent them over like Moisey here or something. You know what I mean? It's like they've just done the old Moisey impression. Chris Wilder, you know, he's got sick and tired of winning. He's like, do you know what? I was doing well with the Blades, but I'm kind of bored now. Time to just get the old Moisey mask out. That's what he's been doing. I tell you what is weird though. How much does Chris Wilder look like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? I never noticed that before. But when they're hugging at the end, it's like, hang on, who's hugging who here? Is that just me? Was that just me? Or was it hard to tell who was who? Never noticed that before ever, but Chris Wilder looks a little bit like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, just putting it out there. 82 heroes tuning in for the post-match show. Great to see you. Lovely to have you in here after such a positive win by United as well. Just to give you a quick breakdown of the other fixtures, Aston Villa drew with Newcastle 1-1, Everton got the away win at Norwich 1-0, and Wolves piled the pressure on Bournemouth and us by beating them 1-0 at home at Molineux as well. Liverpool currently drawing 0-0 with Crystal Palace. Come on, Crystal Palace! But anyway, lads and lasses, there we go. Get in there. An amazing display by United today. What can you say? Faultless, really. Clean sheet. Never really troubled at the back. This was a poor Sheffield United side. I'm just going to say that now. I know I was saying during the watch-along, you got to take them seriously, because you do, because they've been great this season. But this Sheffield United side has probably come back from lockdown worse than any other team in the Premier League. You can't win a game 3-0, lose a game 3-0 like last time out like they did, and then lose another game 3-0 in the manner in which they did. And they never really gave a good account of themselves tonight. It's not like they lost 3-0, but they had a bunch of chances and they went at it and they gave as good as they got in some degrees, and it just wasn't, the extra quality wasn't there. No, they just were shit, weren't they? Sorry, Sheffield United fans. Sorry, the Saints. Sorry, Blades fans. But Sheffield United were just gashed tonight, man. But it's also a combination of that, and it's a combination of Manchester United making them look gash. Because actually, for the first 2 minutes of the game, Sheffield United had me worried. Because the way they came out, the way they set up, the way they got the ball down and played it into United's half, I was a little bit worried in the first 2 minutes. But then after that, United just absolutely mashed them about. Gungshi says, shattered dreams, the like button. Stink-face the likes of GP. We're doing wrestling moves for the like button, are we? Okay, cross-face chicken win the like button, lads and lasses. Do chuck a like on it. You know, cross-face crippler, the like button. I don't know if it works with submissions. Oh my god, yeah, no. Absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational idea there. Kick the like button right in the nuts, says Gungshi. Hey, thank you so much, Gungshi, and everybody else who's tuning in right now and getting involved for the post-match show. It's great to have you all in here. Let's backdrop the like button. If you haven't backdropped the like button, please do. If you haven't dropped the Stone Cold Stunner on that like button, then please do. Yeah, nice one, everyone. So what did you guys think about the game then? Who were your standout performers? What do you think this means for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer United going forward? I do think we're going to get the top four, I do think we're going to get the top four. I think we'll finish above Chelsea. That's just my gut feeling. I've got a feeling, if you look at our current team, the positivity around the side, players coming back into it, just the feeling around the club, the confidence which is now coming from us, and before lockdown looking so good consistently. I think this is like 13 games unbeaten now. So it's pretty damn good little spell of form that Manchester United are in. And going away and loot and draw into to Tottenham the other week's no disgrace coming back after this big break. So we're in a good little run at the moment. Solskjaer's doing really well. He's got us unbeaten for a lot of games. He's got us up there winning points, scoring goals. And he deserves a massive amount of credit. Like, screw all the Ollie outers, man. Like, there's a couple that were getting in here last time just before we drew against Spurs. Do one, lads and lasses. I'm sorry, but come on. Isn't it time now? There's still a couple out there. Isn't it time that you stopped and just got behind the manager and got behind what he's trying to do? And accept that it's not even going to be perfect for a long time either. And you can never really attain perfection. But what will certainly happen is Solskjaer will sign a couple more players and hopefully improve us further. I'm happy with what he's doing, man. So I'm sticking with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer 100%, like I have been anyway. But I just want everybody to just get behind the team now. There's no good reason not to believe in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right now. He's doing fine. You can't expect him to be Guardiola or Klopp. He doesn't have their experience. But for somebody with the experience that Solskjaer does have, he's doing an amazing job. For somebody with such a little amount of experience, Molde, Cardiff, then to United, for somebody to have that CV and come to United and do what he's done and sign the players he's done and win the games we've won this season and get us back on track and have us potentially in the Champions League next year. Oh, bollocks! Alexander-Arnold, what the hell was I saying about him? He's just banged in a free kick right out the freaking top drawer, man. Why do you have to ruin my freaking celebrations, Liverpool, man? Ah, what a free kick! You bastard! Let's have a look at this free kick over the wall. Oh, you don't stop that. That is a sick free kick. Oh, my days. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a worldie. Is it David Beckham in disguise? I don't know. What a twat. Anyway, great goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Come on, Crystal Palace. Come on, Roy Hodgson, mate. Get the old broom out. Start cleaning up a la Mrs. Doubtfire, son. Oh. Yes, I agree, Gaz Elliott. He says, Ollie looked like a boss today. Yeah, made some good decisions today. Set the team up fantastically well. Good selection, really strong selection. One of the strongest selections he could have put out. And it showed we looked fantastic from the off. And the way he set us up to attack them was pucker. So I agree. I think that the general display by him was amazing. Nice one to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Big God Bob says, everyone and their mum prayed. I don't know what that means. This dude says, Batista bomb the like button. Drop a 5-star frog splash on it, lads and lasses. Give it the old twist of fate. Swanton bomb the like button, everyone. Chuck a thumbs up on it if you haven't done already. KM says, don't compare Trent Alexander-Arnold to Beckham. Mate, I would never compare Trent Alexander-Arnold to Beckham, apart from when he scores a Beckham-esque free kick. Did you just see that? That was Beckham in disguise. I'm sorry, but that was a Beckham free kick, that one. You have to say. Ultra Whiz Boy says, oh my, the like button has tapped out. It's all over. The pig has won it. And he is broken in half. Yes, Ram HD, comments, solid Shaw. Luke Shaw was very good today. Really solid. Big shout out from him. Really good performance, especially coming back from the performance last time out, which was a little bit ropey. But this time very, very good from him. Ellie says, I'm off for a bit, going to reheat my food, not eaten yet because I feel shit, but I'm so hungry now. Get it down, you Ellie, and I hope you feel better. And thank you so much for joining us for the watch along and getting in there throughout. What a legend you are. Have a great evening. Thank you, Ellie, for tuning in. Enjoy your reheated meal there. Byron Stevens says, pig's bloody buzzing, pal. I am. I'm buzzing the tits off on this one. Ellie says, if I vomit, I vomit. Oh, no, that sounds like Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. If I vomit, I vomit. Giorgini says, Ollie is starting to show his ruthlessness. Yeah, he is. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Like I said, from somebody with such little experience in management, he's doing a freaking great job. He really is. Now, he learned from the best in Sir Alex, I guess, but it doesn't really, you know, it helps, but it doesn't mean you're going to be a great manager just because you're a good player under a good manager. And I think he is showing that he's a good manager. He's showing that he's a good manager. If I was the owners of this club right now, I could see the direction we're going in. For the first time since Sir Alex Ferguson left, we have an identity. We have a direction. For the first time, in all honesty. Okay, we had an identity under Jose, but it was a shit identity. You know, it was like if you're stolen somebody's purse and you're trying to, like, get out the country and use somebody's false identity, but then you go into their wallet and their name's like bloody Phil McCracken. You'd be like, oh no, why did I have to choose Phil McCracken? That's what it's like. But we're getting there. Solskjaer's doing the bits anyway. Mikhail says, Ollie has learnt from the best and he has a great mentality. He does seem to have the right mentality for United. He seems to fit into that style of the club, which is to bring on the youth players, to sign the right sorts of players. You know, and he's given chances to younger players since he's been here. Gabriel Mando says, Martial Gasm. Yes, Gabriel, what a Martial Gasm that was. He's gasmed all over the place on that one. Fantastic from Anthony Martial. What a display, what a performance, what a 3 goals he scored. And long may it continue. 14 league goals now, up from 11 in one fell swoop. Get in there, Tony Martial. Quetzalcoatl says, Crystal Palace can often pull out an away win out their asses against the top 6 side. Let's hope that they do. Of course, Liverpool winning 1-0 right now. Yeah, nice one. Matt Rush says, take care, Eddie. Feel better soon. Eddie says, thanks, Gunji. Sending you positive vibes. Absolutely to Gungers as well. Sheila Boy says, 5 subs and no sign of Lingard. Perfect. You're so right, Sheila Boy. I think it's just a sign that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows his team now and knows the players and what they can get from him. I think Lingard's time at United is not very long left. He's aligned himself with that agent and he's not playing for United, and rightfully so, because when Ollie played him, every single time he's underperformed. And the last time out, you know, before lockdown when he played, he was truly terrible. So I think even Solskjaer's realised that Lingard is not the man for me. Sure, he can come on and do an industrious job here and there as a backup, but that's all it will be between now and the end of the season. Ryan Burberspin9 says, feel better, L. Yeah, absolutely feel better. And thanks for stopping in here and getting involved for the post-match show too. Absolute hero. Ultra Whizboy says, for the Universal Championship, a no-rules match inside a cage with weapons scattered around everywhere. Who will take the win? Oh, my days. Nice guy, but a footballer, as a footballer, shit guard. Yeah, Byron Stevens, mate. Jesse freaking Mingard, mate. He's a nightmare out there on the pitch. Mikhail says, soup always worked for me. Yeah, good shout. JP says, the last double hat-trick was Lingard. Big God Bob says, everyone and their mum predicted 3-0 United. Plus, I predicted 1-1 for the last game. What's going on? The positivity is with United to get top 4 for me. I've felt it for a long time. You're so right there, Big God Bob. It seems a lot of people did predict 3-0. I saw it coming. I predicted 3-0 and it was 3-0. We predicted it last. Oh, you predicted 1-1 last time. You're getting it bang on, Big God Bob. I think you're right, though. I think the positivity is coming back. We're approaching these games feeling like we can go on and win it. Feeling like we're, part of the... part of the best teams in the league again, like we're expected to win. It's really the case. It's funny what, Bruno coming into the side and Pogba coming back from injury can do to a football team. And now I think Martial's found his shooting boots. Crikey. I mean, if he can get another 10 goals this season, that'd be amazing for him, which is possible in 7 games or whatnot if he keeps this up. Even another goal a game on average would be brilliant for Martial for the remainder of the season, just to give him the faith that he can do it and give Ollie the faith that he can do it next season at number 9. Gas Elliott says Roy Doubtfire. Oh dear, it's not a good game so far for Roy Doubtfire. Oh, it's a run by fruiting by Alexander Arnold. Ryan Berber says, I said 2-0, but very happy to be wrong. Good man, Ryan Berber. That's the best way to be wrong. This dude says Palace have the quality to at least make the match a draw. Let's hope so. They do, actually. Palace are not doing bad themselves this season. Let's look at where they are in the league. They're 9th, They're still just about in with a mix of Champions League. They're not, because they're 7 points off of us in 5th. But, if the calamity happened, they're not doing too badly. They're only 7 points behind United this season. That's how much difference there is. Hey, thank you so much for that, Mikhail Kramer. But you know what, lads and lasses? I am going to wrap this video up here. It's a greatly positive video for us today. And just absolutely buzzing my tits off about it. Really happy with the display from especially the players like Rashford, Martial, Pogba, amazing. So happy with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's selection. Come on, United, get in there. It's a buzz in the titties off situation, everyone. Mangasm it up while we can. But yeah, some thick and fast games coming obviously over the next period of time. Really happy that we got the win today against a really tough side. Sheffield United are a very tough team. They've shown that this season just by being where they are in the league, that they're not to be messed with, those guys. They're really not. So I think that they deserve a massive amount of credit for what they've done, but today was just not their day. They were second best in every single department against us, and rightfully so. We just outclassed them. Now, next couple of games we've got coming up, we've got a few games coming thick and fast, everyone. We've got FA Cup 6th round against Norwich on Saturday. And then we've got Tuesday, the 30th of June, we're playing Brighton away in the league. Tough game, that. It is a tough game, that. Brighton away, tough game, man. Right now, tough game. But come on, United, we're going to smash up the Seagulls there and have some seagull pie. After that, we've got Bournemouth fighting for relegation. Maybe also a tough game, but they just look to have completely dropped off and melted. After that, Aston Villa, all our fixtures remain, and we should be able to smash them up. It should be a smash them up situation every game. Right then, you heroes, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you for watching. Thanks for getting involved in the live chat throughout. Thanks for watching the watch along earlier and showing your support. Really appreciate everyone who does. And come back after this video's finished. If I've not responded to you, come back anyway. It helps us out on the algorithm on YouTube if you come back and comment. So once this video's finished, come back in the not live comments and say your thoughts and opinions, and I'll respond to you there, and so can everybody else. We can get a bit of a debate going, a bit of a mass debate. So please do that, everyone. Thank you for watching this stream. JP, Matty Rush, Gaz Elliott, Illy United, Byron Stevens, Scujo1, Mikhail Kramer, Jutaru Kuju as well, absolute hero, KMR Lee, Big God Bob, so many heroes in here getting involved, Ultra Whizboy. Thank you so much to everybody that's watched this stream tonight. I am going to leave it there and wrap this one up. Nice little concise sort of post-match analysis from us today. Come back and get your thoughts in about what you think about United. But it's a pretty flawless performance from United. Must-win game, which we did win. We won it comfortably, 3-0, clean sheet, Martial hat-trick, Pogba pulling the strings. What more could you ask for, lads and lasses? Get in there. And Solskjaer setting us up attacking-wise. Hopefully we're going to see that theme continued for the rest of the season with, as I say, a bunch of fixtures that we should be winning anyway. So hopefully we're going to just tear teams open. And it's going to be a party time between now and the end of the season. Come on. Right then, guys, shout out Tento Cisco as well, Byron Stephen, Gaz Elliott, Illy United, adios amigos. Absolutely, have a great day, everyone. Devil of a Red, thank you for getting in here at the end. Gungshi, of course, Ellie earlier, Collective Force, Cinnamon, heroes of the game. Thanks for tuning in. Matty Rush, hero, have a great evening, everyone. Right, I'm gonna leave it there then. That's my thoughts of the game. You stay classy, have yourselves a good one. Crikey, it's really bright now. But you stay classy, my hair's shite, man. You stay classy. Get in there, my son. United on the tear up. United coming up the league. So you watch out, Chelsea. Watch out, Leicester. We're going to freaking smash them up. Oh, you heard it here first, lads. We're finishing third. We're finishing third. We're going to leapfrog those Leicester melts and those Chelsea mates. Well, finishing third. You've heard it here. Right, guys, see you later on. This is The Pig. Take it easy. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, smash that thumbs up button. Hit a like on it. It will help us out loads. Also, please give it a share on Twitter, social media, whatever you can. Get it out there. Share the love. That'll definitely help us too. Thanks to everybody that does. This is The Pig saying thank you so much for watching. Come on, United. A great win against Sheffield United here. Gets us back on track. Gets us the must-win win that we needed, and Martial on song 2 and Pogba in tow. It's absolutely sensational. Come on, my son! Get in there, you beauties. This is The Pig. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, and come on, United. Oh, shit, yeah. What a beauty. What a beauty. Thank you, Gungshi. Thank you, Gungshi. Says, great watching along tonight. Take care, BB. See you all next time. You too, Gungshi. I hope you're feeling good, mate. Have a great day. Catch you very, very soon. Hey, Belko Traore. Shout out to you, Belko Traore. I can't understand what you're saying because I don't speak French, but bonjour to you. And yes, Anthony Martial is absolutely magnifique, my friend. Magnifique, Anthony Martial. Mikhail Kramer says, Chigs, Pig. Illy United says, night to all you legends. Stay safe. Matty Rush says, night, Bubba. Shout out to all these guys streaming down your screen right now. Scrolling down your stream. Scrolling down your screen. It's hard to say. These guys here, bunch of heroes for supporting the channel on Patreon or being tier 2 channel members as well. Consider it, guys, if you want to help out the channel. There's a link in the description. It definitely would help us out making more content and better content and shit like that. Anyway, legends, have a great evening. Buzz your tits off. There's good reason to buzz them off. Get those buzzy titties buzzing. See you on the next one. This is The Pig. Come on, United.